A little about me. I'm someone who's walked through a few more plot twists than planned. The kind that make you pause, laugh, cry, and start over. I used to follow the map, the shoulds, the timelines, the expectations. Then one day, the map combusted. And honestly, it was the best thing that's ever happened. I left other people's chaos and rebuilt my life from scratch. I promoted myself to CEO of my own life, slowly, messily, and with a lot of learning along the way. No guidebook, no blueprint, just trusting myself again, one brave step at a time. I'm a mom of 2 kids and 2 dogs, and here we are, figuring it out together, even when it's chaotic, imperfect, or wildly off script. This podcast is where I talk through it all: reinvention, healing, divorce, motherhood, shifts, the WTF moments, and the quiet wins you feel in your chest. A place for the mapless, the mindful, and everyone rebuilding their life in real time. Welcome to My Therapist Says I Talk Too Much, a podcast for everyone navigating a new chapter, rebuilding their life, or talking their way through the messy middle. Every week, I'm sharing honest conversations, personal stories, and real-life moments from my reinventing era. The ones that shaped me, challenged me, and ultimately helped me come home to myself. Some episodes will be deep and thoughtful. Some will be funny and unhinged. Some will feel like a voice note from a friend who gets it. You'll hear from people who've rebuilt after big shifts, the big moves, the identity changes, the messy middles, the plot twist, and the healing. And you'll also hear from me the things I'm learning, the mistakes I'm making and have made, the clarity I've gained, and all the reminders we all need sometimes. This is a space for honesty, softness, growth, and reinvention. A place where you're not behind, you're exactly where you need to be. What this podcast will give you: here's what to expect from the show, and I hope it gives you permission to be in the middle of it, not at the finish line, not fully healed, not perfectly put together, just here, human. 2, conversations that make you feel less alone. The doubts, the fears, the joy, the heartbreak, the healing, the stuff we don't always say out loud. 3, tools and perspectives that help you rebuild, not rigid steps, more like grounded reminders, mindset shifts and clarity that help you show up for yourself. 4, stories of reinvention from people who've had their identities pulled out from under them and still found a way to rise. 5, a soft space to land, like sitting on a couch and talking with a friend, all about talking with a friend, honestly, with humor and zero performance. You're the CEO of your own life now, even if the only employees are you, a cup of coffee, and your 2 dogs. And your manager is your never-ending to-do list. And I'm right here walking with you. Who this podcast is for? This podcast is for anyone who's ever looked around their life and thought, okay, now what? It's for the people rebuilding after life changes, divorce, moves, identity shifts, career pivots, or those quiet internal earthquakes no one else sees. It's for moms carrying the mental load and still wondering if they're getting any of it right. It's for people who feel a little mapless, a little unsure, a little in between, but know in their gut they're meant for more. It's for anyone who didn't choose to start over, but chose to rise anyways. It's for those navigating healing, reinventing, rediscovering who they are, or learning to trust themselves again. If you're in your reinventing era, your rebuilding era, your I'm going to figure it out as I go era, or your my therapist would love this era, the space is for you. What to expect each week. Here's how the show will flow. Some weeks, you'll get solo episodes, me, a cup of coffee, and whatever I'm walking through in real time. Cozy, honest, and straight from the heart. Other weeks, they'll bring on guests who are navigating their own reinventions, the mess, the magic, the middle, the rebuild. Expect episodes that make you think, episodes that make you laugh, and episodes that remind you you're definitely not alone, and definitely exactly where you need to be. You're enough. Some episodes will feel like a roadmap, some like a breakthrough, some like a voice note from a friend who's just here and chatting. Bring your coffee, your messy bun, your feelings, and all that extra baggage you're carrying. No map required, just curiosity, courage, and talking through it. I'm so glad you're here. Whether you're rebuilding, rediscovering, or talking your way through the messy middle, the space is yours as much as it is mine. Let's reinvent, reinvest, and roam together. And if my therapist hears this, she won't be surprised. Talking it out is my whole vibe.